So right now I'm having a not iced but cold oat milk latte, relaxing. My nails are painted. The sun is flickering through my windows. My cat is sunning herself outside. And we are just having a morning. Good vibes only. Today, I want to make sweet potatoes. Like, not like sweet potatoes that you eat, but sweet potatoes that you have as a house plant. I have seen these sweet potato vines everywhere. I think that they look so cute. I also really want to hang out with a plant friend. Kind of just like talk about stuff. You know what's really great about being friends with other PlanTEA YouTubers or other Instagram people is that you can talk about things maybe bother you about the community or, you know, stuff. I think today we're gonna talk to Kat, my lovely friend from Good and PlanTEA. If you don't subscribe to her, you should absolutely check out her channel. I will link it in the description down below. But I say, why don't we give her a ring? We can kind of talk PlanTEA shop about the community, drink some coffee, start the process of growing sweet potatoes together. Let's go ahead and get Kat here. My carpet.
I got a comment actually listed here about my angles, which is
oh my gosh, what was it?
So, take a half step back and lower the camera. Where you have it now is extremely unflattering.
Someone said that to you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, sorry.
What did you say? Anything?
I didn't say anything back. I usually don't answer when they're mean because I'm like, what am I gonna say?
Oh my gosh.
It depends on like what mood I'm in.
I got my first pregnancy comment the other day.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, people are wild.
People are wild, dude. Who knows? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
As good as mine. It's a fun one.
I actually have a whole video of me reading like my meanest comments ever. And over half of them are just like people complaining about the fact that I need to wear longer pants, or YouTube is your job. You need to treat it like it's your professional workplace. And it's like, the fuck?
What? That's why I do YouTube, so I don't have to dress like I'm going into an office.
I know. I mean, I'm kind of dressed like I would go to an office today.
I do get nervous. Like, who
are they? Us searching for the audacity.
I'm really not feeling their vibe.
Yeah.
I was like nervous for Fern's collab.
Oh my god,
Fern has,
me
like,
too.
A big audience, so I was like.
It went well. My thing with Fern went like better than I thought it would. Like
mine went pretty well.
I think I got someone left like one mean comment on her video about me, I think. But it wasn't even like mean. It was just like not nice, I guess.
Okay. Are we being nice to the mean people right now?
Me defending the mean. They had a point.
No, literally.
I mean, they had a point.
That looks
His
really
little
cute.
tail. I put their tails in.
He looks like a little ghosty.
They're cute.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have the biggest sweet potato vines now. Okay. Let's talk. Basically, you guys, listen. We're here to like. No one said that we're talking shit. But like, we're basically gonna sit here and just like, you know.
Just like a
Oh no, my coffee spilled. It's like tea, but a little less dramatic.
I would say more. It's more caffeinated.
Okay. When was, like, we're not gonna name any names, don't worry. But like, when was the first time you met someone in the community that you were like?
I feel like I might have told you this story, so you might know who it is. But there was one person, and as I was growing my channel, I was like trying to put my feelers out and like connect with people here and there. And there was one person that I was like attempting to do that with. We followed each other on Instagram, everything here and there, like good professional vibes. Some kind of plant shop had like a Blue Lives Matter sign on it.
Yes, you're right.
And they posted it and was like, thank God, or like love this store or something. And immediately I was like, oh my God, I forgot that like not everyone in the plant community is like 100% on the same page as me and like not gonna see things the same way as me.
Yeah.
I feel like you and me are both very like vocal about certain things.
Yeah. I kind of feel like you and me are identical in a lot of ways.
Yeah, we are. So it's funny when I'm like so upfront about certain things and people like don't catch the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so there's this one time, and this was like cute, but like also awkward. So I was eating at an Olive Garden with my mom, and I had maybe 10,000 subscribers, like nothing at all. I mean, that's like, I don't want to be like nothing to brag about, because first of all, you should never brag about how many subscribers you have, because there's always going to be someone who has more than you. I was like eating at this Olive Garden with my mom, and our server happened to watch my YouTube channel, which was wild. It was, I think, the first time outside of a nursery that someone knew who I was. Yeah. And normally how those interactions go is it's like, oh, are you Ashley? And then I'm like, yeah. And then at first I was always like, why do you know me? Like, did we go to high school together? And then she's like, oh my gosh, I subscribed to your YouTube channel. She like wouldn't go away, which was awkward because she's our server. And I was there with my mom and I had a really bad day. Like, I had cried that day, and I don't remember why. I just know.
Bad day.
And I was just trying to relax and eat dinner with my mom, but the server, whenever she would come back to our table to check in with us, she'd stay for, I'm not even kidding, 10 minutes each time. And then she would ask me about other YouTubers. She'd be like, what do you think is happening? Like, she would literally try to gossip with me about people who I did not know, who had like way bigger audiences than me. They were like, what do you think is happening with this person or this YouTuber or
I don't know.
Like all these people? And I was like, what do I even say right now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know, but I was really kind and sweet, even though, but it was like really awful because I was just trying to like have a nice time with my mom, have like a drink or two. We couldn't, like I couldn't even eat my food when it was warm because she'd bring us out our food and then basically sit in the booth with us. Like not really, but like that's how close she was.
Emotionally, she was sitting in the booth.
Yeah. That was not very cool because we ate our food as fast as we could, paid the bill, and then just left. And it was really uncomfortable because we couldn't like, I didn't want to be like, hey, can you like leave us alone? Because she's a server, like she's working. She's probably bored and excited to see someone. And so like, I totally get that.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this when we first met, which is funny. We talked about so much.
Yeah, Kat and I called and talked for literally 4 hours.
Like a quick FaceTime, we'll just get on the same page about the collab, and then we just like spilled our guts to each other. It was sweet, a good time. I was gonna say the one thing that we talked about, which I thought was like interesting, and I see a lot in my comments come up, is like that parasocial relationship thing. And it's definitely twofold. Like I have a comment, I'll read it. Girl, I don't mean to get in your business, but let's talk. Which I was already like, oh. And she was like, I noticed a bit of a change in you. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it just wasn't you. I'm not a big comment person or a person that comments a lot. I did enjoy your videos and your simple, for real girl personality. So I thought maybe she has a new guy in her life. And you know how relationships somehow changes. ... Anyhow, I hope I'm not offending you because I truly love your videos and who you are. And I'm glad you're back. And I'm like...
Can we talk about the whole... Her channel's only changing because men. It couldn't be that she's maybe working on herself and becoming more independent and maybe, you know, living her best life.
Got like newfound confidence.
It has to be a man.
Like, no way.
There's a new man in her life. That's
also, God forbid, I'm bi.
God forbid.
It has to be a man.
Yeah, like you know, honestly, when you start to like, cause you know, when you made that video about you and your ex-boyfriend like splitting, you know, that kind of stuff will give people the audacity.
No, it really does. And it's hard because I'll get comments like this now with people, and like I would say fairly authentic on my channel, but obviously there's like a barrier.
I mean, I can confirm that you are exactly who you are in your videos. Like, from talking to you for 4 hours, I feel like you'd have a hard time keeping up an act for 4 hours.
Yeah. I'm actually a villain.
This is the start of your villain arc.
Yeah, literally. But it's like there's still like that YouTube to my real life like wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like funny when people are like, you're changing, or on the flip side when like people think of you as their friend, so come to you with like advice for very like serious personal things
Oh my gosh.
that I just don't feel comfortable handling. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about how mean people are to small YouTubers? Like, I have never gotten,
Yes.
I've never had people be more mean to me in my life than when I had like 2,000 subscribers, including the comments.
I actually find it's the opposite for me.
Oh my gosh, really? People are getting mean
Yeah,
at you
but
as you get bigger?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awful. I'm sorry.
Because I think that people feel like if it's usually on my videos that have more comments, I feel like they can just throw it in and I won't see it, or it's a bit like more distance between me and them. So like they'll even refer to me in third person, like she.
That happens to me too,
you know
and
what
it's
I mean?
so weird. It's like
so weird.
she,
It's like,
do you not think I'm gonna read this?
Like if you're commenting it on my video for me to read, why wouldn't you address me? You know,
so
if you're gonna like insult me, just address me.
I mean, it's kind of a compliment if you think about it. Like, if you really squint your eyes and turn yourself in 3 circles and then like turn your head to the side, because they are talking to the other people in your comments and not to you, which kind of means that
True.
they think you won't see it, which means that they think you get a lot of comments.
I mean, hey, listen.
Shoot, should I grab my book? You seem like you have like things queued up to talk about, and I definitely don't have my book next to me.
I have a little outline.
Aww.
Not like an outline.
You're so professional.
Like little.
Okay.
I'm so professional that it took us a month to
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about, do you compare yourself to other YouTubers? Like other plant YouTubers? Or do you not struggle with that?
Definitely. I don't like that this is what's happened, but it is how I handle it, is that I actually barely watch plant YouTube now.
Yeah.
Because I don't enjoy it in the same way. It's like before I got really into YouTube, it was like a leisurely activity and I would learn and it was like really, really enjoyable and relaxing. But now when I try to do that, I try to turn it off, but my brain is like comparing. You know what I mean? Or if it's not comparing, it's like learning or being like, oh, that's a cool idea. How can I make that idea like something that works on my channel or like something like that? So it sucks and like I hate it because I feel a little bit more removed from like other creators.
Yeah.
But I noticed that naturally happened where like I don't watch plant YouTube as much anymore.
Yeah. I noticed that for me a while ago. I think I was talking to one of my other plant friends about it, and I was like, do you watch plant videos anymore? And they were like, no, I fully don't. And I was like, yeah, I don't either. And it's been changing for me lately. I've been trying to get a more healthy attitude with it, but it's so hard to watch someone else's content and they say something funny, and you're like, why am I not that funny? Like, why am I could never say something like that, or their outfits are cuter, or they have more subs, or their thumbnails.
I'm big on like the editing.
Yeah.
Like whenever I see good editing, I'm like, or like a really good quality video where like the lighting is good and everything, I'm just like, it'll never be me.
Yeah, and that's something I have found. I've been trying to repair my relationship with plant YouTube, like emotionally, like me to the parasocial thing that is plant YouTube. Honestly, it's been by like making friends with the other creators. Like the only plant content I watch is the content that like you, Chloe, freaking Lucia, Caitlin, Harley, the people who I'm friends with, the people who I know. Because if I know you, it doesn't feel like, this sounds like so weird, but when you do something cool, I'm not jealous, I'm just happy for you.
No, I completely get that.
Yeah.
And it actually re-sparked me like watching your videos even.
Aww. Also,
like,
hold on, I have to change my camera angle because my feet are asleep. So there's gonna be a weird shift in my angle now.
Yeah, like I completely agree with you where once you know someone, it's more of like a support thing and like rooting for that person rather than
or hanging out with them.
I wish
it's
I was
just like
them.
fun, even though it's like weird and parasocial.
Exactly.
It's like oh.
Well, we're actually friends now,
we are,
so it's not it's just social.
Yeah, that's true.
I've definitely been thinking about that a lot because then I feel like when I'm not watching plant YouTubers who like I'm not even friends with, I feel like I'm not doing my part in supporting them or staying like up to date and everything.
Yeah.
So that stresses me out, you know?
Plant YouTube is so stressful. Like, sub-niche communities are so wild because it's like,
yeah,
everyone's a small creator. Even the bigger creators are still small in terms of like big YouTube creators, you know? It's like I can only watch my friends. Because if I'm watching someone who's not my friend, I'm either comparing myself to them. I just feel weird. I don't know why. It's like I'm watching someone work because like sure they're making content, but like they're working.
Yeah, there's actually a part of me that gets sad when I watch people's vlogs now.
Really?
It's not like with everyone, and it does depend on the video, but like sometimes I'm just like, that would have been such a nice day if you didn't have to vlog it.
That's so
like
true.
I know that between all of these shots is like you behind the camera setting it up so that you can like cut your cucumber in the right light.
Oh my gosh.
You know? Yeah, it kind of even taints some of the other genres of YouTube that I watch. And I'm sure they love it. Like, I'm not saying they don't love it, but I can't help but have that thought of like, that would have been a nice day if you didn't have to vlog it and work, essentially.
The community in plants is what made me stay. Like, I started making actual friendships in the plant community, and I was in the plant community for like a year before I ever filmed a video. Like, actually in the community on Instagram, doing like talking with people, being in group chats.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it was before COVID.
No, that makes sense.
So I was a pre-COVID plant parent, which is rare now.
I mean, I watched you before I had a channel.
That's so weird. That is so weird.
It's like I've watched like your early videos.
That's so weird.
I remember vividly one of your really early videos. I don't even know if you're gonna know which one I'm talking about. You did a plant haul, and you were off screen and you like shoved all your plants in the frame or something, and then you were like, "We're doing a plant haul today." And I was like, "That's sick."
Sounds like me. Nothing's changed. I still do the hauls.
Yeah, it's crazy talking to you. It was also crazy talking to Fern because I watched Fern when she did makeup.
Whoa.
So like,
wow.
Yeah. And then I actually unsubscribed and I resubscribed when she got into plants.
Wow. What's weird is that I didn't know about Fern until Lucia told me about her.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had seen like the you know the clothing ads she was kind of in for a while, where she would wear the like the skeleton.
Oh, it was like Wicked clothing.
Yeah, Wicked clothing.
Like yeah.
Yeah, she was in some of those ads, and that was the first time I ever saw her, and I never like clicked on her profile or anything. And then Lucia was like, because they're both Canadian. Lucia was like, "Hey, I kind of started talking to Wild Fern," and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" Not like in a mean way, but I was like, "Who's that?" And she was like, "Oh, she's this like YouTuber, vegan influencer, like activist kind of thing." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds neat." And then that was it. That was the extent of Fern in my brain until I started watching Fern's videos, and then I was like, this feels good. Like, watching Fern's videos just feels like hanging out with a friend, and it's just nice and peaceful, and I love her dog. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Olive is
Olive
cute.
is the cutest.
Yeah. I don't know, and then Fern and I, we started, okay, so at some point she subscribed to my channel because she started leaving comments on my videos at some point. And then I would respond to her comments, and then I would leave a comment on her video, and then she'd respond like instantly. And we just kind of had this like back and forth comment thing for a little while. And then one day I reached out to her on Instagram and I was like, "Do you want to be friends?" And she was like, "Yes."
I tried doing that with another plant YouTuber who I won't say.
Okay. Oh no.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I felt like good vibes, so I was like, "Oh, I'll reach out to them. I feel like we would be friends." I think I'm like a little bit funny sometimes, so maybe we could get along.
Yeah.
So I reached out on Instagram and was like, "Hey, we should be friends," basically. And they answered and were like, "I can try, but I get like hundreds of messages a day." And I just cut it. I was like, "Okay, just kidding."
Oh, I'm sorry. They were honest.
I was like, "Okay, not everyone wants to be my friend. That's fine."
There's been a couple of YouTubers like that I've kind of like reached out to. There was like There was some weird drama that I was in a while ago that if you're a real one, you know about, and if you're not, then
I know.
be glad you weren't there. Yeah, you were like there for it. Kat experienced it firsthand.
As a viewer,
yeah, as
before
a viewer.
I had a YouTube channel. I was there with like my little tea. Like.
Yeah, there was some weird drama that I was a part of, and I lost like every single one of my plant friends except for one through that. And we weren't like real plant friends, but it was like, you know, online acquaintances, and literally no one wanted to talk to me after that, and only recently has it gone away where people want to talk to me again. But honestly, it just made me realize like, okay, so none of these people are people that I would ever want to be friends with if they'll just like stop talking to you because of something that's actually bizarre.
Right. I also think that like people get really well, actually, funny side note before I say that, when I type Plant Me Ashley into my search bar, for me, I don't know if it's like my search history, but it goes Plant Me Ashley drama.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's like an actual thing. And that's been there for like 2 years. And it's never gonna go away because the amount of traction that those couple of videos got.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But what I was gonna say is, I think people get so caught up in like plant drama and forget that we're real people that can build real connections outside of plants. Like I just got to know you, but I like you as a person. I wouldn't let like, I don't know, like a bad plant sale or something like stop me from enjoying you as a person, you know?
Yeah. If someone was like, did you know this about Kat? I would be like, first of all, why are you talking shit?
No, right. Or like talk to me. You know what I mean? Like you can always reach out to the person that you're hearing weird stuff about. To, like,
I just
confirm.
hate. Oh my gosh, I could rant about everything. I just hate everything. No, I don't. I love a lot. I'm being more positive this year. Stop. Stop. I love everything. You're someone who I know that I will probably be friends with for like a long time. And when we get to meet someday, it's going to be a party.
It's going to be the most watched video on YouTube of all time.
Let's exploit our friendship for views. No, I'm kidding.
That's how all good YouTube friendships begin.
Oh my gosh. We'll have fake drama. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, we should.
Let's start fake drama right now. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that Kat used to steal plants from small locally owned nurseries?
Yeah. What do? Do I like, am I mean back to you? I heard Plant Me Ashley stole my red nail idea.
Oh my god, and you'd be right.
Like,
Because
get
I
a
did.
Personality.
This is my response video to Kat at Good and Planty.
Oh, you're adding me.
Yeah, I am. Oh my gosh, we should make, for April Fools, we should make fake beef between me, you, Caitlin, Lucia.
Can we please?
Chloe, literally everyone. We'll have a fake beef fight. And we'll all post a video.
So fun.
Oh my gosh, we'll all post a video on April 1st.
We posted on the 4th and then everyone thinks we're completely serious.
Yeah, exposing Good and Planty.
I'm the target of all of your videos.
Yeah, it's a mass media campaign to just drive traffic to your channel. Every year we'll switch, and then after 5 years we'll all be famous. There we go. It's the long con.
We'll be like a plant boy band
that hates each other, but behind the scenes we're like actually all in love.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about rare plants right now? Like rare plants.
Right now I feel like I'm kind of over it.
Me too. Except for begonias.
So
By God, do I love a good rare begonia.
I'm moving in a few months, which is good. So I'm hoping the next place is nice to my begonia and syngonium. But rare plants specifically, I just can't afford, and the culture sometimes stresses me out around it. I've never been able to like afford rare plants really. I've only gotten a few recently because as my channel's grown, I've been able to like be sent rare plants. Mm-hmm. But so I think it's also just kind of like I had to accept that I probably will never have certain plants So it's probably also like a jealousy thing where I'm like, yeah, I don't even need them. Like,
I'm better
I'm
off
good
without
with my
them.
pothos.
That's where we're like totally the opposite, because I built my channel off of like rare plant hauls and like that kind of stuff, which it's so weird because when you buy a plant like that and then you get it into your house, now you're like, it's like bringing home a real human child, which I wouldn't know about, but you get home and you're like, now what?
Literally, now what? Especially if it's like bare root and you're just do something.
Yeah, I just recently sold like a ton of them. But the thing is, like, I look in there and then I'm like, okay, what am I gonna sell? What am I gonna get rid of? Because I'm bored, basically. Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, I actually like all of these. And so that's a problem, but I have to keep them in a stupid black box that is so ugly. And they're like not even in a, like this whole room that I'm in right now, literally yesterday, when I put this desk together, I reorganized my entire living room to become my new office because I'm always filming out here.
I did the same thing.
Oh my gosh, high five. I reorganized everything to be like a filming spot. Like I have this little beautiful vintage green couch which I can move anywhere out here. Yeah, that looks really nice. And you can't see all the plants because I'm sitting too low, but they're really pretty and cute. And
I can confirm.
Can confirm. She's not one. But it's just like, I can't have any of them out in my space to enjoy them. I only get to enjoy them when I look at them like once a week. What I've been trying to do is like when I see a plant that I like or a rare plant that I really like, try to enjoy it in like someone else's collection, because I know that like I don't live in Florida and I definitely don't live on the coast anymore. Like my humidifier right now says that my resting humidity in my house is 26 degrees right now, or 26%.
Yeah.
That is too low for things to live without like a terrarium or something.
Yeah, I'm also trying to pivot to that. And I'm probably going to downsize a bit when I move in May.
We should do a trade.
And we should do a trade. We should, right, everyone?
Right? Comment down below right now.
If we should trade.
And we'll respond in real time.
I'm active in the comment section.
Yeah, I'm so active. Hit that notification bell. I hate myself. No, I love myself. I love myself.
No, we love ourselves.
Oh, we love ourselves.
I'm starting to love myself again, so that must mean I'm with a new man.
I can't. That's so awful. What is it called?
I know.
Is it the Bechdel test? We haven't even passed. We talked about men. We failed the Bechdel test.
What's the Bechdel test?
I'm pretty sure it's if you can go a whole conversation without talking about men.
Can't do it. Not in this society?
In this society.
Like when you go to a plant shop to film a tour, do you ask anyone?
It depends on the place. Right now, I don't tend to, because the store owners usually know if I'm there, like why I'm there. And they know that my tours get like decent views for the size of my channel, and they usually like it. I have had like one store ever be upset, and it's the store that I had this problem with, which also was a store that I worked at.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was like layers, like an onion.
Yeah. Like an onion.
Like an onion. But basically I went into this store to film, and I had filmed there 3 weeks before with my mom there, and it was a store that I would regularly film at and had permission to film at, and also knew the owner because I worked there. And then the owner comes around the corner and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, hi, name. I'm just filming, you know, for my channel." And they go, "What it looks like to me is that you're using my property to film without paying the fee." And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "If you want to film here, you need to pay this couple $100 fee." And I was like, "You want me
like a filming permit?
Yeah. And they were like,
yeah.
I was like, "You want me to pay you to advertise your store on my channel?" And they were like, "This is a venue, and you need to pay if you want to use it." Yeah, well, I was like, "No, I'm not gonna pay you." And also, where was this 3 weeks ago when you said hi to me filming with my mom? Here.
Yeah.
And every time before that. I pay my employees good money to make sure that this store stays like in perfect condition. And I literally was like, name, like their name. I was like, I literally said, "Let's call a spade a spade. I worked here. I know how much you paid minimum wage in
Right.
where I live is
Yeah.
$7.25, and that is what we got
Yeah.
paid.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, you do not pay, like, you can't say that. That's
Let's
a
call
lie.
a
I was like,
spade
don't.
a spade
Yeah,
is so
it was
funny.
really, it was really, I said I wasn't gonna film, and they were like, well, no, I never said you don't have to film, I just said you have to pay. And then eventually it turned into, well, why don't you just write me a job proposal, and then I'll review it, and I'll decide if you, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna ever film here again.
That's like my biggest nightmare. That's
And-
why I ask, because I get scared to like ask for permission. I did in Portland, 2 of the 3 places I filmed at. But the second one, like, the shop owner was kind of like looking at me weird, and I was like so terrified. Hey, camera, like, is this cool? You
Well,
know?
and Pistols and REM are used to me and I think other people being there and filming or just taking photos.
Yeah, they were
So-
like, we don't care, just like try not to get other people's
Yeah.
faces in it.
I know
And
for
I
a
was like,
fact,
yeah.
REM and Pistols, like when I walk in there, they know I'm filming, and I'll ask, because I wouldn't say like I'm friends with like Tyler and Anthony, because I'm not. I am acquaintances
Yeah.
with them, but they're kind and they will turn the music down in the store so that I can
Oh,
film,
that's sweet.
which is very sweet.
I
of
saw them, but I just didn't say anything.
Oh my
so that's
gosh.
cute.
The first time I ever saw them, I took a photo. I asked if I could take a photo with them.
Yeah, Good and PlanTEA was such an impulsive, like, nobody's gonna watch me, so it doesn't matter thing. And luckily I like it.
I love
But
your channel name.
Thank
I
you.
genuinely love it.
Thank you. Yeah, but I didn't make like a list and pick my favorite. It was just like Good and PlanTEA, sure.
I was embarrassed
Felt right.
when I made mine, because my Instagram handle for like my whole life was BU_BeDifferent_, because I grew
So
up.
quirky.
Thanks. I grew up with like super severe ADHD, and I had
Okay.
no idea that I had it because my family didn't want me to feel like I was different, and so they just like didn't tell me. She just like, and it was really sweet and kind, like her intentions, because she just wanted me to
Yeah.
feel like I was normal. Like she didn't want me to think
Yeah.
that I was like, I had
Had
any
a
issues.
diagnosis,
But the
yeah.
problem was that because I always thought I was like normal, like everyone else, quote unquote, no one, like, people didn't really like me because I was so like brash or like blunt, you know, just like
Yeah, that
not
makes
getting
sense.
social cues, just like, you know, annoying things that are typical of someone who has really bad ADHD and is completely unmedicated.
Yeah.
And so my whole thing was like, just be yourself, don't care what anyone thinks, because that's what I had to do.
Aw.
Because it was really hard to make friends and then keep friends.
Yeah.
But there was fully someone who like follows me still on Instagram, and they unfollowed me briefly, but they recently just followed me again. Shocker. I have more.
Now that you have a little traction.
Yeah. And now they're posting like their own YouTube videos, which like go them. I'm happy for you, but also
know, but
they were
yeah.
fully like they unfollowed me, and I thought we were friends, so I was like, why? Because at the time I had an app that would tell me who unfollowed me. Why?
We all had that app at one
Yeah, I
point.
know. Before it
so.
started costing money. And I was like, why did you unfollow me? She was like, honestly, like your videos are really annoying and I don't want to see them and I don't want to follow someone on Insta. And I was like, okay, fair. Like, I get it. But
Right.
also that's like super unsupportive of you, and I guess we aren't actually like friends.
Right.
Which, like, you know, internet friends are not real life friends, but
Yeah,
now.
No, we're not really friends.
yeah. No, I don't ever say that. Stop. Me like auto responding, yeah, and then be like, wait. Oh my god, that scared me.
No, it's nice. I feel like the plant world doesn't always pick up on sarcasm, and it's gotten me in trouble where I'll make like a sarcastic joke. So it's actually nice to talk to someone who's funny.
I could talk to you forever, Kat. I love you.
I know, I love
could talk to you
too.
about
This is
anything.
fun.
I just want to say, you guys, this was a really long video, and if you want to see a different perspective on it, you should check out Kat's channel. Also, Kat makes a lot of really great content. I am constantly inspired by Kat, from nails to content, everything. They're just so influential. Go follow them. They're awesome, and just go check out Kat's channel. I'm being so repetitive and stupid, but
No.
Kat is one of the only channels I like actually watch when it comes to plants, because it's just good vibes.
Okay.
So, and when you know what's cool is we have like the same amount of subscribers.
Yeah.
I have 32,000 100, I think, and you have like 32,900.
Yeah, we kind of like boop boop.
Well, I caught up to you, I think. I think you got bigger than me a little bit, and then I caught up to you at 30K, and then we've been like inching, and it just feels good to have a friend that like you're growing at the same pace at. It's fun. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching this super long video and honest talk about the plant community. And I have a PlanTEA playlist if you want to go check it out. We'll link it in the description, but basically it's like a bunch of videos where I just honestly, oh no, the sun is ruining everything, where I honestly just talk openly about my thoughts about the plant community, plant people, plant shops, prices.
I also want to say thank you for having me on your channel. This is so much fun.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
It was good. This video is gonna be so long and people are gonna love it. They love
Eat it
when I
up.
make long content. But thanks for being here. I'll see you guys on the internet. Goodbye. Okay, I'm turning off the camera.
All right, my turn.